Hi. Can you hear me? Hello? Yeah, it was problem on my end, I think. Anyway, so this is Park 2 on the second island. Here's my good pen. It's filled with the goodest of boys. My little good fellas. A lot of these are second and third generation because, well, they die of old age, you know. Any of my good boys are very pointy. But they're all way friendlier than anything else. These aren't stegosaurs, they're, this is a Hoyangosaurus, and those others are Chunkingosaurus. This one's Stabbers, it's the only one I have of this type. Also got, the one dinosaur, the oldest dinosaur in the park. Sort of neighbors, Corynthosaurs, or Corythosaurs rather, and my one genetically modified Triceratops that I keep on hand because you gotta have a Triceratops in this pen. But if you pack it too full, the others get kind of pissed. So one Triceratops. These guys have never given me any trouble. They've always been very peaceful. So they got nice digs, they get all the good medical treatment, they get everything they ever need, because they're good boys. Yeah, and they all play together just fine. Over here, we have the Triangle of Assholes, which is built literally just to fill this spot of ground here. Got a lot of trees because the dinosaurs in there don't really like people. We got Beavis and Krabby who basically look like this. There's literally 2 of them in this entire enclosure, and they're already at their social tolerance. If they added literally one more life form of any kind, they would go fucking nuts and start bashing their walls. These fucking things. They actually are really, for no reason at all, quite happy in this tiny cage, surrounded on all sides by foot traffic. Beavis and Krabby. I don't name the predators because they're all in a colony and that would be kind of difficult to differentiate. This is the Dilophosaur pen. The Dilophosaurs. So there's about 5 or 6 of these guys. Ideally, they need more forest, but fuck them, they get what they want. This isn't their pen. This is a repurposed Ceratosaur pen. They get the big lake, and they can. This is the one with the frill, you know, and the poison spitting. Fucking assholes cost me a lot of money. And I don't trust...
Take the contract.
No, I'm not going to fucking start a gladiatorial arena for dinosaurs. That's horrible. That goat's probably not going to like what happens next. Whoa, there we go. That's what people come to see. And they can see them through this viewing window we have on all of the, you know, less dangerous animals. Now, over here, we have a tower, and this is the only way you can view this one, because this pen is full of dickheads. Like this. These pieces of shit are my 6 raptors. They suck, and I hate them. Cool, a storm is coming. I'm sure this is going to end up going super well for everybody. I need to just quickly rush over to the emergency shelter and activate the shit out of that.
Señoras y señores, como medida de precaución y por su seguridad, diríjanse al refugio más cercano. 各位先生女士，作为预防措施以及为了您的安全，请去离您最近的避难所避难。
Gotta keep an eye on these guys, because, you know, these are the troublemakers if this fucking thing starts to go south on their environment. You gotta be like ready to scramble because you can't pause the time, so you go in real time and you go fast if you want to get those fucking dinos in. I need to build another shelter or something here. These people are idiots and they will not stop going to the raptor cage otherwise. Please don't break the fence, Storm. That's the sort of challenge of this island, is the weather fucking sucks. Oh, boys are not happy because of the storm. They don't like it. I couldn't do that. They've not been making a break for it, too. And to God 02.
Como medida de precaução e para sua segurança, prossigam para o abrigo mais próximo.
Alright, you gotta sink this motherfucker.
ACU reporting a new asset.
God damn it, they're out. Oh my god, they're out. Every fucking time. There they go.
Дамы и господа, в качестве меры
King 1, repair the
предосторожности и
fucking
для вашей
gap.
безопасности просим пройти к ближайшему убежищу.
Adding to the list. Confirmed.
Señoras y señores, como medida de
King
precaución
run,
por su
dudes.
seguridad, diríjanse al refugio más cercano.
Oh no. Oh no.
各位先生女士，作为预防措施以维护您的安全，请确认您最近的避难所避难。
Well, only 4 got out, so that's okay. I need to put a secondary shelter down near the raptor cage. This is ridiculous.
Numbers never lie, and yours are exceptional.
Put them down. I need them out.
Confirming task.
Дамы и господа,
Alright,
в качестве
transport
меры
team.
предосторожности и для вашей безопасности просим пройти к ближайшему.
Put them back where they
En
came
route to pick
from.
up the asset.
Señoras y señores, como medida de precaución y por su seguridad, diríjanse al refugio más cercano. 各位先生女士，作为预防措施以及为了您的安全，
Oh,
请
this
确
is
定您
possible.
最近的避难所避难。Chers visiteurs, par mesure de précaution et pour votre sécurité, veuillez gagner l'abri le plus proche. Senhoras e senhores, como medida de precaução e para sua segurança, prossigam para o
Oh, put
abrigo
it
mais
down,
próximo.
man. I know they're like.
ご来園の皆様に申し上げます。万が一の事態に備え、皆様の安全の確保のため、最寄りのシェルターまでお進み。
They got another one.
Дамы и господа, в качестве меры предосторожности и для вашей безопасности просим пройти к ближайшему убежищу.
The reason I don't take over for this is because I don't think I can do
Precaución por
better.
su seguridad, diríjanse al refugio más cercano. 各位先生女士，作为预防措施以及为了您的安全，
Asset requiring collection.
2.
Transportation complete.
chers visiteurs,
Where is
par
4? Where did 4 go? Okay, threat neutralized.
Transportation underway.
Señoras y señores, como medida de precaución y por su seguridad, diríjanse al refugio más cercano.
Heading to pick up the asset.
Well, that's the problem dealt with.
Asset transported.
I feel like I'm missing a raptor, but the
Señoras y señores,
transport says nobody's in danger, so that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and... Dinosaur threat, where is it? It wandered out of the... There it is! Hi, buddy!
дамы и господа, в качестве меры
just
предосторожности для
hiding.
вашей
Task
безопасности
received.
просим пройти к ближайшему убежищу.
Oh yeah, no, you do. You have to pay out in settlements.
Señoras y señores, como medida de precaución y por su seguridad, diríjanse al refugio más
Recount
cercano.
what the damage is once we've got everything sorted here.
各位先生女士，作为预防措施以及为了您的安全，请去离您最近的避难所避难。Chers visiteurs, par mesure de précaution et pour votre sécurité,
So the raptors will just race for any door they can get. They're assholes.
senhoras e senhores, como medida de precaução e para sua segurança, prossiga
Asset has been delivered.
ご来園の皆様に申し上げます。万が一の事態に備え、皆様の安全の確保のため、最寄りのシェルターまでお進みください。
Get him! What is this? Which one is this? I think this is our 3. These trash babies just get rid of. There's another one. Super good of me to murder that person. Did you just fucking get them?
Diríjanse al refugio más cercano.
Oh, they got it's O2. Come on, you fucking asshole! Get back in
Heading
your
to
bed.
collect the asset.
Do not make me electrify this goddamn
万
thing,
が一の事態に備え、
boys.
皆様の安全の確保のため、最寄りのシェルターまでお進みください。
Do not make me do that.
Meine Damen und Herren, bitte begeben Sie sich für Ihre eigene Sicherheit zum nächsten Schutzraum. Дамы и господа,
Alright, secondary shelter. Right the fuck next to the raptor enclosure.
An offer just came our way. Don't let it sit too long.
Well, given that that's something you have to research before you can do, I don't really have that option, hun.
Transit has
These
commenced.
are just wire fences. These suck. This is the strongest fence I've got available to me. And this is also the level where they gave me the raptors as my first predator species in this area.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our handling
Well,
of
you know, the good boy pen can just stay shitty wire fence. The one sort of concession
Asset has been transported.
for danger I've got is that there's like a bridging area between the shared wall of the pens, which has the little predator dudes. And these guys have their fucking bad influence cousins over here. Yeah, I literally don't even have access to the electrified, what fucking problems oh shit. Yeah, like 200 grand in guest injury lawsuits. Well, I think you sort of, in this universe with Jurassic World, you kind of take on a certain degree of responsibility for what happens with your life, with your life at this fucking park. What I am gonna do first of all is I'm gonna build these guys some more forests. They like the cover, and I think part of the reason they keep getting so pissed is because they don't really have anywhere to go when the rain starts coming down for shelter. Yeah, that definitely helps them. Because I notice it's the storms that do it. There you go. It really fucking is. 02 is smart enough to know better. He did that on purpose. Because if they can break through 1, they can break through 2. What you want to do ideally is you want to make it so they don't want to smash through the fences. Which is why I give them an extra forest area, which increases their forest desire bar all the way to the top. So they've got a place to go when the rain starts to come down. Maybe at the front of the enclosure, you're probably right. Can't do it there, but I will over here. So, you know, they can break out the side, and they've got, like, a lot of places to run to before they get a lot of ground to cover before they'll reach the actual people, and I can turn on the shelter right there if need be. But at the front, the buffer probably is worthwhile having. I actually have unlocked the third island, I just haven't gone there yet. Oh, yeah, also monorail. It just goes from one end of the park to the other, but monorail. We've got a hotel right next to the entrance to the park, so you can come right in and check in. Your monorail station, so if at the beginning of the day you wanted to go all the way over to the Raptors, you could, and then work your way back up to the front. Yeah, me too. And over here is sort of the central, right by the Triangle of Assholes is like the central area where all shit goes down. I've got my research lab and my expedition zone and my fossil dudes. And the shopping areas. Gift shop, fast food, clothes. Sweet good boys. Baby, literally what I did is what... Look, I'll show you. So, they've got those bars there, right? When the bars are in the red, their comfort starts to go down. So you want the bars within the blue zones on each of the things. So the Raptors have enough food, they have enough water, they're all healthy. They're at 100% comfort right now, which means they're not going to break out. But if that goes down into the red zone, which is actually quite a large portion of the Raptors' bar, they will try to escape. So I have to keep them really happy or else they'll try and get out. Grassland, way at the end of the blue. Forest is now way at the end of the blue, but before it wasn't. I had a problem with that. Population, as long as you don't have too many in the one place, they'll be fine. And with the social, you want a small group, but you don't want to keep them isolated and you don't want to put too many together. So I've got a pack of 6. I do need to restock one of the feeders. It's one of the raptor feeders that's one of the bad jobs that
Responding
nobody
to
really likes
resupply
to do,
request.
but there you go. So the raptors should be alright now. Oh, that's something I fucked up. Where's the raptor gate? This is there, you should be able to get... Oh, fuck. Boys, this is not hard.
Adding to the list. Repair in progress.
Alright, I guess this needs a personal touch. Let's go to where the fucking gate is.
Finishing resupply. Feeding resupply. Heads up, got a new asset.
One of my dudes is sick. Buddy, we can help you with that. You better do it quick though.
Confirmed.
See, that's the one problem with this pen, is that if a dino gets sick, they tend to spread it quite a bit. So I usually have to send my guys in for 1 or 2 sort of inoculation bouts to get it sorted. Yeah, look, see, he's got it now too.
Understood.
Oh, he left. They'll leave and return to base when you, yeah, they're gone. Like, they'll leave on their own recognizance. They just, like, the pathfinding fucked up because of the extra gates. Okay, these guys are idiots. The extra gates really boned them up. That should help them. They never had any issues before. Yeah, I'm pretty good at keeping on top of that. So yeah, the park's in good working order. I got $24 million in the bank, you know, to play around with here. Dead dinosaur? Whomst? Oh, poor guy. Well, he died of old age, so it's not too bad.
Picking up asset.
But you do need to get rid of the body. Which does mean we have room in this place for replacement. Herbivores only. I think probably another Triceratops to sort of keep the other one company. By the way, I already have this many dinosaurs to get that I can choose from, and the list just goes down a long ass way. Second trike it is. Oh yeah, there's long necks, but they're not on this island. Hey, quality Velociraptor DNA, that's what we need. I don't have any. Aw, beans. The Triceratops hatchling died, honey. I don't know, Like, I only have dig sites that give me certain dinosaurs, and I got the Stegosauri and the Triceratops and everything before. I mean, if I go to the next island, I'll be able to unlock the next set of dig sites and see what comes out there. But that's setting myself up for a lot more work. Yes, but I've also mined every dinosaur you can possibly get out of those dig sites. Now I'm just sort of completing their genomes, but I have the ability to make all of them. There's still a ton of locked ones that I haven't gotten into yet.
We are pleased to welcome the Triceratops to the park.
Did you want to move on to the next island and see if we can sort of see what's up there? We can see what we unlock. But it would mean leaving this park behind and going to the work zone to work. Like, I'd have a lot of rushing around to do, getting everything set up. Or we could, like, if you're up, that's the one thing I'm sort of like, if you're up, we'll go. But if you're at all sleepy and want to go back to bed, I'll save it for tomorrow for you. Okay.
I guess it's true that you never quit. We need more people like you.
I'll just sequence these last two fossils and then we'll move on. Which is fine, this park is self-sustaining, it can go on its own. Just as long as these fucking assholes don't escape. Which I don't think will be an issue, because... Oh look, I found Murderer right away. Yeah, they're all happy. Happy monsters are good monsters. Literally, once this timer ticks down, I'll just move on. Oh, 90% genome for the Triceratops, that's good. Alright. So we've done Isla Matanceros, Isla Muerta, and now we're moving on to Isla Tacaño, where there is idyllic with stunning vistas. However, overly ambitious developers have had to face down economic ruin here before. So it's my job to go in and like clean up the the shit that they left. Oh my god! I go in this island. I go into in debt, almost $1 million.
There was another island near here where an amusement park was built over the bones of an abandoned one. Spared no expense, as Hammond would say. A biological preserve. Yeah, you may have heard about it. At least the stuff that wasn't classified.
One of your predecessors was in charge of this island. It didn't go very well for them. But here's your opportunity to succeed where they failed. You'll need to carefully consider how to make money if you want to turn this into a profitable endeavor. And you do. Trust me.
Cool. Got a lot of nice open space here, that's good, but everything's fucked.
Look, personally, I don't care how many buildings we have. But I learned a long time ago that less is never more. Huh? More is more. So make more, okay?
Cool, so the one thing that has power is the visitor. Alright, that put us back in the red. Well, out of the red and into the black, rather. Don't know that I need a viewing gallery for a cage that broke. Alright, it's gonna look a little ugly as I get this set up, but you know, if you do what you have to do. We're losing money every minute, which isn't great, so let's get to work. So this is the enclosure they just sort of left off without This thing powered? No. Just setting up the fucking infrastructure for this place is gonna... Now we can put some dinosaurs in the park. Only cheap ones, though. Fucking people. Well, it's a start. And unfortunately what we're stuck with here.
Bienvenue à Jurassic World. Nous vous souhaitons un agréable séjour. Hey, visitors! That's the shits. Yeah. Streamin minus. They are basically large chickens. But they're easy to keep happy, they're cheap as shit to produce. They run in big packs and they don't kill anything else, so...
plenty of carnivores. But I have limited money right now, so I'm going to be careful with what I put in there. Like, I have to start rinky-dink, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm basically building a dinosaur pen to get people into the park, because if you don't have anyone in the park, you're not going to make any money. The problem is, right away, with my thing, is that the park is losing more money than it's making. So I have to get us into the red as soon as possible, which is not easy. So we've got a viewing gallery open into this arena, into which we're going to really fancy new dinosaur. These goofy bastards are Parethosaurus. It's a hadrosaur. Vegetarian, runs in packs, probably shouldn't have put one out there alone, they don't like it. They tend to have some pretty bad social anxiety on their own. Something that I should have connected before sending one of them out. Okay, we're in the green.
An opportunity has presented itself.
Okay, now the park is actually making money, so we can rely on that for a bit. Now, if I recall... Aha! Yes! A hidden, useless building I can use.
When we have power problems, bad things tend to happen. I'd prefer they didn't. So how about making sure your buildings have the power they need?
Is that powering the entire park? I just pulled the plug on the entire park. Might wanna just put that back down. accidentally sold the power plant that was supplying power to everything else in the park. Momentary blackout, it'll be fine. Okay, well, the power's back on now. I put it back on. I just didn't realize that's what that was doing. Because I didn't realize the large... oh, okay, it's a substation, so it does need power draw in. So, we're making money, which is something. How's he doing? Okay, the wear of being the only Hadrosaur here is not helping him, so... he'll be fine, but I need to put something else in there with him, Sharkfish. We got people coming in, so that's good. Actually, does he just work with Hadrosaurs, or does he need specifically... So these ones are basically the dinosaur chicken. If you want your larger carnivores to feed, you can just give... He's not. Well, thankfully he's got a very high tolerance for being uncomfortable, but I do need to put another one of him in the hopper as soon as possible to sort of let them synergize a bit. Almost there. I think I'll just scrape it. But the problem is, until I get the income stabilized and sort of let things happen on their own terms, I won't really have enough cash on hand to start building out the things I need to start improving the park further, so we're just sort of rushing through the early stages to get a good basis. Okay, so these guys, they're stupid and bad, is basically the thing. So, if you have, say, a T-Rex and you want to keep it comfortable by giving it live prey, and the goats aren't cutting it anymore, you can just generate these things in their cage, and they're oh fuck. They're basically big old steaks for them. I can't really do expeditions yet because I haven't got a expedition center, which I can't get because I don't have enough money to put one down. That's sort of the problem. I'm super constrained in what I can do here at the moment. Like, I'd love nothing more, but it costs $400,000 and then barely scraping enough together to generate the dinosaurs I need to keep themselves sane. Once I've got a few Corythosaurs in the environment together, they'll sort of be able to sort of handle the environment, and I'll be able to at least lean on the money for a little bit. It kind of sucks, but we're going to have to go slow here to start with. What I can do is kind of tweak the prices at the stores to generate a little more cash. And set them to the hard sell. Alright, let's put us okay. One more minute, big guy. Okay, he seems to have stabilized, that's good. Unfortunately, we're a little rinky-dink operation for the moment. Like, they really mismanaged this facility. They put down the really fancy walking paths first instead of sort of gradually upgrading as they go. They filled the place with shops but didn't put any dinosaurs in, or even completed cages. They had a monorail set up going to nowhere.
A contract just landed on my desk. You need to take a look.
I'll actually take that one. No power outages for 10 continuous minutes? Well, given that there's no storms here, I could probably do that. So if I just wait out 10 minutes, I'll get some extra cash coming in, which will help. Everything's going smoothly with this little dude. Once he's set out, we should be okay. See, I managed to put this park into a profitable venture, and all I needed to do was put dinosaurs in it. Which, for some reason, the last operators didn't understand. And we are ready to release. They should keep each other a little bit saner for a while.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the Tyrannosaurus to the park.
Yeah, now he's got some company, so he's at least not going crazier, which is good. I started pulling in some real cash too, which is also good. For the moment, I've kind of got to focus on throwing dinosaurs into this cage and just sort of hoping. But look, we got people coming in now, so we're alright. In terms of things I need, Ranger Station's kind of at the top of the list. Just because, you know, I have no other way to refurb that feeder otherwise. Okay, we're making about $50,000 per minute now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the Tyrannosaurus to the park.
That boy, go right up to the gate. That's why I put the food right by the thing, so they'll have to come up to the viewing gallery just to... Alright, now we're going. Sorry, Hannah, we're just gonna have to wait a couple minutes for the money to rack in before we can start outlaying and see what researches we can get and expeditions and such. And logistically speaking, it might be smart for me to drop it by the power plant here. If I was going to put it anywhere, just put all the administrative buildings far away from the park stuff. Excepting the ranger station, which should obviously go right next to the things they're ranging.
You met the objectives and secured a victory. I was expecting no less.
Alright. Now I can start committing my resources to the actual shit that matters. As long as I got a ranger station up going to keep the park kept up, it's fine. But we could always use some new saws, so... Alright, we are set up. We've got it to the point where I can sort of leave it alone and not touch it for it to
My
generate
advice?
money.
Take this contract.
Control reset.
we are pleased to welcome a Draco Rex.
These little guys are called Draco Rexes. Okay, as long as you got a friend to keep him company.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Draco Rex.
Love you too, honey. Look at how functional this park is now. If that's what you gotta do, hun. I'll try and get some infrastructure set up so that you'll actually be able to enjoy the stuff that happens in the game when next you come to this island. See you later, honey.